And here we go. Even deeper into the Palace of Shadow. And of course, the track gets a lot darker, obviously. Yeah, I know. I'm not alone. Yeah, we actually do need all of our partners' abilities, at least the ones that actually have useful abilities in the field. By that I mean Koops, Bobbery, Vivian, Flurry, and Yoshi. Since obviously Miss Mouse is an optional party member.
Right.
Although she does still get mentioned in the credits. Anyway, honey syrup. Get rid of the Voltrum. I really don't want it. Right? Oh well. Here we go. Whatever. Yep, we're gonna use Gale Force right here. Up. Back away. Okay, now let's use Yoshi and let her jump. Okay, but yeah, pretty much this final Gauntlet is quite big. I think the bulk of the video is actually the boss fights. I think. Mm-hmm. No kidding. Let's see. Oh yeah, these red switches are timed. So, gotta use Koops. Okay. Here we go. Okay, what's in here? Repel Cape. Well, it's better than the Voltrum.
Okay, moving on.
Let's see. Ah, blocks.
Shiny.
Well, they're the elevator kind. Let's see. Obviously, we got a. Whoops. Didn't mean to. I didn't mean for that to happen. Really. Okay. Rip. Oh, it won't take that long to get back up there. I mean, I think I actually just managed to finish this whole game. I think, yeah, yesterday actually. By yesterday I mean the 19th of September. Just, I was actually relieved when I managed to beat the final boss. I actually managed to beat the final boss in grand fashion. You'll see what I mean.
This should be funny.
Okay. Let's see, thinking what next? Yoshi. Okay. Phew. And there's another gap. This one we gotta fall down, I think. Obviously. Ah! Okay. Yeah, it's slow enough we can still get on it. And here we go.
That was close.
I think we, yeah. At first I thought we needed Koops to get something off screen, but no. No, we still need Yoshi. But yeah, it took me like a while to realize this, but eventually we actually need to take the red block downward. See, there's actually a bit right up there. Eventually I realized that. Okay. Yeah, I just wait, but it's like it's been a very long time since you've been this far in. Whoops. As it turns out, we don't. I guess we don't really need Koops for this, but well, I'll try it anyway. Okay, there we go. And oh, that's where I noticed it. That way, it doesn't take much longer. But yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can easily blaze right through these. Okay, just do Yoshi again. Hit this again. Get Koops. Okay, and fire. Alright, up. Tube mode. Yeah, we can't cross that gap as Yoshi, obviously, because it's too narrow. Rip! Right. Well, let's do this door. Up. We need a spring jump. Because this pipe's overhead. Is this the right way? Nope. Wrong position. Nope. This is the right way. Let's see. Actually, I think the whole gauntlet culminates into... we actually get to use the paper airplane ability one last time. Yeah.
I'm noticing a lot of a rose motif in here.
Yeah, I do notice that. Ugh. Ooh, another time switch. That's one Penta Ember gone. I think there's another one around here. Okay. Oh, never mind, there was a Dark Wizard instead. Oh, what's in here? It's a shooting star! Okay, I'll hang on to it.
Useful.
Well, it is the most powerful of our item attacks. Yeah, actually, what we need to do is climb the stairs to the far right, and then use Bobbery to hit that switch. Unfortunately, we'll be okay, because there actually are 2 additional life shrooms in this palace.
Very nice.
We'll be grabbing both of them along the way. Oh, hi. And yes, if you guys manage to get that staircase to fall, it'll obviously fall and damage the Phantom Ember. There we go. One more chain chomp gone. Oh, it's about to fall because of Bobbery's bomb.
Ouch.
And death by Zap Tap. Okay, moving on. Another fire flower. Go away. Yeah, I gotta memorize this pattern of stars right here. Okay, be the key. The key is to the far right, actually. Let's see, thinking where exactly. Actually, all you need to do is just jump down. And we also need Koops.
Yeah, sorry if I'm not that responsive. It's really cold in the house and it's making me sleepy.
I see. There we go. There's the key.
Man, I'm getting a blanket or something.
Oh, there's a item box. Oops. There's Lystrom. I'll toss out the repel cape. I'd rather have boost sheets than repel capes. The boost sheets are actually absolute. And yes, gotta use Gem and Jelly because I want to free up at least one more inventory space. Because there actually is one more life shroom to grab. Oh, paper mode. Let's see. Oh, another Dark Wizard. Alright, so what combination will work here? Well, actually, it turns out, eventually I do realize what the meaning of that the stars on that wall was. Actually, I think it was either a combination to it, or it could have been in reverse, too. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, if it wasn't that, then It actually turns out there was actually one more. Actually, you need to hit 40 switches to get the puzzle solved. Those three. So pretty much, yeah, from left to right, the first, I believe the third, the fourth, and then the sixth. There we go. Alright, and now actually make that wheel start turning. And where will it lead us? Well, let's see. According to this. Past the wheel is an ultra hammer block, as well as a very narrow passageway, as well as the last paper airplane panel. There we go. Toss out the repel cape. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. There were actually 3 life shrooms in this place.
Huh.
Yeah, the third one we're grabbing momentarily. Well, what would you expect? They wanted you to be prepared for this place.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, up. Obviously, we need flurry again. Here we are. Bam. And spin jump. Here we are. Oh, what's in that treasure box? Oh, wait. Wait. Ah, here we go. Point swap. It's only useful if you have like huge amount of FP in reserve and you have very low HP. That way you can heal yourself fast, but then again you also gotta heal your FP after that. So yeah, point swaps can be useful, but only in a pinch. And only if you have a sufficient amount of HP and/or FP, because it swaps the 2 values. Last airplane panel of the game. Rip. And don't worry if you fail, there is a spring you can use. Oh, there it was. More Phantom Embers. Fortunately, easily dispatched with Ice Power, Power Plus, and normal jump, as well as if there's too many of them, you can always just use Koops' Power Shell. Yep, using my other Gem and Jelly. Don't worry, we'll get one more of those, as well as one more Ultra Shroom near the final boss area. One more Phantom Ember. Fire Flower, I don't want it at this point. And oh great, Fright Mask this time. Okay, let's try this again. Wait. Ah, got it.
Yummy.
Alright then. I believe now we can actually grab the last key that we need and move on to our 3rd boss fight. Yep, there's one last key to grab. Right here.
Right.
Right in here. And for this one we need Bobbery and Yoshi. Oh, one last Chain Chomp as well. Oh, great. And the Dark Wizard with a stopwatch.
Fun.
Well, don't worry. It's not that bad. Power Jump. Failed, because they have defense points. Oh, what the?
What?
The hell? Ah, whatever.
What happened?
Oh, you didn't know? We had a whole lot of cans fall on us, apparently.
Oh.
And it didn't work, because I think I still had defense points.
Right.
If not that, then probably it probably caused confusion or whatever. I don't know. What I do know is that it was rather humorous. Oh wait, maybe not Bobby. We just need Yoshi. Actually, all we need is Yoshi, because well, we need to get to that platform very, very fast. Okay, rip! Rip! There we go! And now we need to use the paper airplane panel one last time. Unless we also want to grab that shooting star that's out there too. Fortunately, the enemies did not respawn. Good. Okay.
Away we go.
Easy does it. Okay, just bypassing the shooting star. Alright. Oh boy. It's quiet, a little too quiet. Well, let's just say it's quiet. Obviously, because we're in for a rather rough fight. Trust me, even this was a fight even I struggled in.
Ooh.
If I recall, yeah. Still 10 coins for the heart block. Whereas it was 20 coins when we first entered the Crossknot Fortress. Anyway, saving. And probably wondering, why am I bringing Vivian into the next room? Well, actually, she actually reacts uniquely to this room coming up. Yeah, for where we're going, we don't need Spike Shield, we don't need Item Hog, and we don't need Ice Power anymore. I think I think I keep Spike Shield equipped for the time being. Piercing Blow. Power Smash. Power Jump. Wait, no, I'm gonna get rid of Chill Out as well. Wait, I think I did get rid of Spike Shield because I do know that there aren't any more Spike enemies. Oh well, I guess I'll keep Spike Shield equipped anyway. That doesn't matter. I still managed to win in the end. Anyway, here we are.
Huh?
Ugh. Yeah, bad, but it seems familiar.
Huh.
Maybe you've forgotten about it? I don't know. Anyway, what does Gambella have to say? This is the main hall. Sure is a humongous space. In short, this is the throne room. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Let's just get out that platform right here. Here we go. Sir Grotus.
Fun.
So have I. Yep, the supreme leader of the secret society of Crossknots. What? Well, tell me. Yeah, like I said, we played right into their hands. In short, yeah, it was a trap, no matter what we did. So what Crump said was true. More or less.
A lot more efficient.
Yeah. All you did was to trust the last crystal star to your least competent underling. Of course, he had no idea of the plan, obviously. So yeah, whether he beat you or lost to you, it didn't matter. It would have been his either way. Actually, that's actually rather smart. Seriously, because no matter what we did, he would have succeeded.
They call it a Xanatos Gambit, folks.
And it paid off.
Ganon actually pulls a really sweet one in Hyrule Warriors. I'll get into that once the video's over.
Well, yeah, no need to mention it here. Not if I have anything to say about it. Alright, now we finally get to have a fight with Grotus. And what does he do at the start? He does something rather cheap. Grotus X's right here.
fun.
Yeah. Pretty much the Grodus X, they could actually attack independently of Grodus.
Oh, that's even more fun.
And what's worse, for every one of those that are on the field, they increase Grodus' defense. They have 3 HP, attack power of 4. But the thing is, if there are 4 of them, he's invincible. So you have to take out the Grodus X's before you can take out Grodus. What's worse is that he summons 2 at a time every turn. So yeah, you gotta deal with constant pressure. And of course he knows magic. Ouch! And of course all of his spells pierce defense, obviously. Anyway, Grodus. 50 HP, attack power 7, defense power 1. But of course, his defense goes up by the number of Grodus X's surrounding him. Electricity, fire, and time-stopping magic. Yeah, why is he so intense and serious all the time?
Why so serious?
Because he wants to rule the world, that's why. Anyway, actually, I think, no matter how many Grodus X's that he has in the field, Bobbery's bomb attacks can actually break through that. As long as there aren't 4 of them, that is. Although, you can actually attack his scepter, meaning that he won't be able to attack for the next turn. Something I did not realize until after the fight.
Oops.
Doesn't matter, I managed to level up after this fight and managed to recover. Anyway, power lift. I should have focused more on offense, oh well.
Yeah, this cold is getting to me. I'll be right back, folks.
Yeah, you need to warm up. Plus 3 power, plus 1 defense. Oh great, and it also makes yourself dodgy too. Man, imagine hit. Oh great, here comes the fog. Oh great. Yeah, pretty much his Thunderbolt does 7 damage and is piercing. His Flamethrower, which I don't think he even shows in this fight, does 6 damage and is piercing. And his Ice Beam does 5 damage and is piercing. He also do Clock Beam for stop. And, oh, I guess, yeah, Bomb does work in making the fog go away.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, great, look, we have a full audience of Cross-Knots. Joy. Yeah, I think Thunderbolt does 7 damage and is piercing. His Flamethrower does 6 damage and is piercing. His Ice Beam does 5 damage and is piercing. Gee, am I sensing a pattern here?
Yeah!
The same elements that the Shadow Sirens use. And not to mention they're all TMs in Pokemon. I think it's a stealth pun.
150 audience members.
And they're all hostile. Ouch! No, but as I was saying, yeah, seriously, he has Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Ice Beam.
Right.
Anyway, he also has Clock Beam for stop. He also induced counterattack status on himself. He also has evade, which makes him dodgy. But if you damage his scepter, he won't be able to attack for the next turn. His attack will just be a dud, indicated by the smoke coming from his scepter. Yeah. So let's see. So yeah, actually, there really is no real explanation as to how he was able to learn magic. But he has combined technology that he has to make it adept to use.
It's possible the Shadow Sirens taught him.
Yeah, it is possible. They managed to infuse the magic into his technology. Since they all have the same power as his scepter possesses. But unfortunately, I did not have enough power. Great. Oh, great. Payback status. And now he's got to generate his force field. Just need to hit that once. Hit it one Grodus X, and then there. Force field destroyed, and now I can finish him off. Let's finish him off in grand fashion.
That should be good.
Yeah, with Supernova. And again, I have yet to fail this in terms of max power.
Nice.
You mean great. Now it's wonderful. Excellent. KO.
Good night.
No. And with that, level up. That's our last level up of the game. Well, let's do the post-game stuff. And for this last level up, I'm raising my FP to 30. Oh boy. Wow, he even thought it this far ahead. What? Oh crap. Where are you? In the worst possible place? Oh great, we can't even move. And I don't think he's bluffing! Ouch! Oh great, and here comes another one. Oh, by the way, you can choose either attack or not attack. By the way, Grodus' response to this is actually reversed. He says this normally if you say don't attack. Huh. But if you say attack, he'll then say, Worm, you would defy me? Do you not care for the life of your pitiful princess? Very well then. And suddenly, the game decides to drop a Bowser on him.
BAM!
It's better than dropping a bridge. Albeit not much better if we didn't level up before this upcoming boss fight. If I put on weight. You know, actually, now I think about it, oh, you're chugging this, are you okay? Yeah, think about it, I think, yeah, Gloomtail's room is actually directly above the throne room. Which means he was in Gloomtail's room when he smashed through it. Oh, great. We're all here together. Yeah, that's typical of you, Bowser.
You already did, man!
No, well, this time, he really wants everything. He wants the treasure and the princess. Little do you realize I actually gotta pick me up. Actually, he almost does!
Yeah, he has not lost that much potency since Paper Mario 1.
What's a finale without a Bowser appearance, huh? A credit finale, that's what. Yeah, now we have a boss fight with Bowser and Kammy Koopa. Obviously can't flee this fight, obviously. And yes, of course, Bowser obviously has his HP bar, but he has a new tattle. And a new battle theme, too. Yeah, this Bowser, you only fought this guy like a bazillion times. To keep kidnapping Peach, you'll keep fighting him till the end of time, I think.
Pretty much. Or at least until Nintendo is dead.
Yeah, 70 HP, attack 7, defense 2. Yes, fire breath, you can jump on me and bite. And if we get jumped on, we lose our command for a little while. And of course he has a poisonous bite. Pretty much, yeah, you know, I don't know what he's doing here, but we gotta defeat him quickly. Yeah, pretty much, yes, Fire Blast does 7 damage. Obviously, Poison Fang does 7, as well as Jump does 7 damage. As for Kammy, well, does your typical Magic Koopa shtick. Yeah, let's see. She's always helping Bowser out, well, at least in these first 2 games. 50 HP, attack power 5. Oh, yep, just pretty much the same as all the other Magic Koopas. Yep, obviously I'm gonna focus on Cammy first.
Yeah, I believe Kamek shows up again in Sticker Star.
Yeah, yes, he does. I mentioned this earlier. But do you think Bowser has a harder time enduring her?
Why do you think she gets fired?
Well, yeah, because I don't think we see her in Super Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Anyway, power jump.
And I believe there is a single Magic Koopa in the beginning cutscenes that gets prominence, which could conceivably be Kamek, because I've said this before, but a lot of unnamed extra strong Magic Koopa appearances tend to be credited to Kamek. He's that popular.
Obviously. Anyway, obviously, yeah, she'll, but yeah, her magic attack obviously pierces the fence. Uh-oh. Crap. Now she can't use her moves. Obviously, she can heal. She can even raise attack and defense, and of course, she can even enlarge Bowser. Which obviously would suck. Let's see.
He's already huge.
Yeah. Let's see what we're gonna use. No, not the spike pouch. Well, I'm just gonna have Mario attack first. What do you expect? I was nervous because, well, it's been a while. Then again, I wanted to conserve items. Oh well, if I have to, I'll use a boost sheet or a Jelly Ultra. Oh well, I got like 2 or 3 left in stock. Actually, turned out they're more than enough. Whoop. And upgrade defense boost. But fortunately, I can knock out Cammy. Yeah, why not? And she's down. Oh, she can't use moves yet. So I'll use a boost sheet. There we go. Invisible. Attacks will not miss. And there, now she can use her moves again. Yeah, it turns out actually instead of using Power Smash, I should have been using Piercing Blow. Costs less FP, obviously. Alright, next, let's go for Rally Wink. Yeah, pretty much it takes a combined effort in terms of offensive abilities of Vivian and Bobbery. Speaking of Bobbery, and yep, Power Smash. I think after this I stick to using Piercing Blow. At least after another Power Smash or 2. No bingo. Whoa, ouch.
Oof, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Yeah, I gotta admit, I actually really like this track for Bowser. For this boss theme. I really do like this boss theme for this fight. It fits.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Sweet Feast. Again, I'm trying to hold back on using too many items. That's apparently the huge icons actually recover HP or FP by 3. I could have sworn it was 5. Well, it does add up quickly. Well, either it was 3 or 5, I couldn't tell, but whatever. Now I'm gonna use Hold Fast. Bing, bing, bing.
Lovely.
Now he counterattack, direct attacks for 3 turns, but it doesn't happen that often, if at all. Instead, now I'm going to switch to Piercing Blow. Well, I have Bobbery Appeal. Since I think I have 2 super, since I have 2 super appeal partner badges, I get more star power that way. There you go. Much more efficient than using Power Smash. And look at the star power climb.
Nice.
Whoa! Managed to cover a whole unit. Just slowly but surely willing him down. Okay, bomb. Boom. Oh. Oh! Ouch. That was a fight, yeah. Not bad. Let's say, Bowser, you're actually putting up a pretty good fight at this point. I mean, seriously, I think I nearly lost this. Well, at least I nearly ended up using life shrooms. So,
You are definitely nearing danger status.
so yeah, not chancing it. Yep, looks like HP and FP get increased by 3 every time you hit the large icons. But it's just that, again, it adds up. Now, eventually, Bobby does counter Bowser when he goes in for a bite.
Right.
I don't want to store up as much star power as possible for the final boss, because I won't get a chance to recover star power until the final boss. So yeah, pretty much stalling for time, more or less. Stalling and building up power. Okay, piercing blow. So yeah, Bowser's, well, again, if you have precautions, he's not that bad. Just make sure you come in with the feeling fine badges so you avoid getting poisoned.
Right.
Rip. And here he goes. Countered. That's the thing with payback status. Obviously, you deal about half the damage that the enemy would do to you. And one more blow, and you are down for the count. Good night. Arrgh. Phew. How? Well, it always happens. Rather close indeed, Emerald. Yeah, let's get down to this. Huh? Oh, great. He managed to give us a slip while we were fighting Bowser. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep, where we're heading to... Where we're heading to is, the final leg of the game, the final rest. As such, 2 last items, and then, of course, 1 last heart block and 1 last save block. We come this far, we got Soldier on. 1 last Ultra Shroom. Yeah, and we gotta take this long staircase down. Oh yeah, better set my badges as well. Not gonna need Spike Shield. I kept Zap Tap equipped because I hoped it would actually help in the final boss fight. It doesn't. Oh well. Don't need multi-bounce either. Let's go with, just in case I might actually need the defense. Yep, just in case. Okay, and at the bottom of the steps is actually 1 last Jam and Jelly, and again, the final save block. Because once we open those doors, we immediately go to the final boss fight. So, see you guys in part 47 for the final boss.